DA Paul Hagerman says Yo Gotti's late brother, Big Jook, put out a $100,000 hit for whoever killed young Dolph, then met with the two suspects before the shooting. Here's a live look inside the courtroom as opening statements continue. The two first witnesses will be family members. Rosalind Freeman breaks down the biggest question that remains. Which suspects will we expect to see in court today?
Multiple sources told Fox 13 Jeremy Pierre that Justin Johnson will be the first to stand trial today. Johnson is one of the alleged shooters who shot and killed Dolph in November 2021. He was one of the 4 people charged in that case. The others are Cornelius Smith, the second accused shooter, along with alleged mastermind Hernandez Govan. A fourth person, Jamarcus Johnson, took a plea deal last year, admitting to being an accessory after the fact. We do know that the jury has already been selected and brought in from Nashville for this trial. Fox 13 will be here every step of the way. There will be live coverage, and we will continue to keep you updated. Live from downtown, Rosalind Freeman, Fox 13 News.
Assistant DA Paul Hagerman says Yo Gotti's late brother, Big Jook, put.
Yeah, man. So he the killer finally confessed on what he did, and it is funny how Yo Gotti's big brother, Jook, was involved and put out a hit on him as well. So go ahead, Ronnie, man. What's your take on it?
Big Jug, they call him Big Jug, and this is a prime example. A lot of these, I kept saying when it happened to him, to me, that story didn't even make sense because I was like, he was going to literally a convenience store that he always go to, and for him to get popped like that, I knew it had to be an inside job. And look, perfectly good saying it was an inside job. Unfortunately, it was someone it's always someone that's always close to you, that's always trying to be your ultimate demise. Big Jug wanted to do it. I don't know why he wanted to do it. I want to know what was his motive was. Probably because I won't be surprised it has something to do with some money, but at the same time, like to take some person's life like that is just crazy. Crazy. Pay someone to do the hit so they be like, oh, he won't be able to be held accountable for, and look what happened. This is the problem with our community right here. We can't trust one another, and we can't love one another. It's a sad thing to say. And unfortunately, a young man died who left behind a family and pretty much a good career over something stupid, bro. Go ahead, King. Don't make no sense.
Stay in your kids' lives. $800 that took out Dolph. $800. Now he's about to get a lifetime sentence. I don't
exactly know. 800.
800. 800. So, you know what I mean? But this is the point. This is why I say when we start to point fingers at the black community, and when people start pointing, we need to point them back at our own selves. Hatred, and I'm going to use a quote that's quoted by Boosie. Hypnotized by hatred. Dolph was getting money. They hated it. Dolph was giving back to the community. They hated it. Dolph bought 100 houses. They hated it. Dolph was making diss songs. Yo, big sister. They hated it. Just because a man has words, his life have to be taken away from his 2 sons. And look at the trail of bodies. Govan lost his daughter. Yo Gotti lost Jook in front of his mother. They killed her first son in front of his mother. Then the other guy who they is that and let it address it. No, why did he say 800 goes to show the amount that shows desperation. 800 is not enough for me to take a body.
That's not even a paycheck.
No.
Well, yeah, that's not even a paycheck.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Don't be amused by small trinkets. Your life is more precious than $800. Your life is more precious than $100,000. What you could provide and deserve meat online. Them guys need to rot in prison for the rest of their life. They need to be wiped. Listen, they need to be castrated so they won't be able to make no kids in their bloodline be wiped out forever. We do not need bloodline like this in the black community. A lot of these guys need to get euthanized. If you're that dangerous, we need to put you in Alcatraz. I'm done.
No, but a quick question. You see how quick they was able to find a young Dolph on the leader?
Yeah.
Yep.
Why they had such a hard time to find Biggie and Tupac the leaders? Think about it. And it was easy to find that so quick.
Yeah.
So you telling me Tupac and Biggie, they couldn't find their leaders?
Now I'm thinking like it's an inside job with the police.
You think what I'm saying? Like, think
Yeah,
about
you're
it.
right.
How quick Dolph died, what, like 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jook. That's crazy.
Yeah, it just shows you, a lot of people you think it's your friends, you think you're closest to you, they could be straight up enemies to you. And this is what we see right here, that, when it comes to young Dolph, he did so much to the hood that, Hakeem was right. They hated of what he did and everything because they wanted to be him. And you have some people like that, especially in the hood, that they're not gonna be nothing, they're never gonna be nothing, they're not gonna pursue anything, even though that they could change their mindset and do, be a man and do what you're supposed to do. You stuck in the mindset of being hatred and everything, and you just hate everything. And then you got one of your boys that doing something good, and now he's doing so good that you hate that he's doing so well and you're not doing anything. And yeah, man, for $800, yo, that's to me. How old were these at the time? $800 is not nothing.
There was barely
It's not.
25.
Crazy.
At least a stack or two. 800 ain't nothing.
Right. Like I said, like that's man. That's I mean, that's not even a hit, man. That's crazy, yo. But hey, man, now they gonna spend the rest of their lives in jail, which they should be. And it just you took a family member away from somebody else, a parent, and also who was a husband and everything. And that's terrible, man. And to all you rappers, to all the rappers like out there, yo. To me, if you go back to the hood, you want to do community, you gonna need like a Secret Service type of security if you go back to the hood. Secret Service style.
Listen, I get that kind of money, 100 shooters. I'm willing to go broke to hire 100 shooters.
Hakeem, I'm having snipers.
Yes.
I have snipers up here. I'm having snipers. Hey, if somebody move wrong, put that red little thing on them. And hey, don't mess with me now.
No, but the thing we don't hang with people like that. The only reason why people need stuff like that is the people they hang with.
Yeah.
Dolph was in a bad environment where he hang with people like that, the gangsters and the people that really envy him. We're not gonna be on that trip. And I don't know why some celebrities love to go back to the hood. I understand, get back to the hood. I'm not saying don't get back to the hood. Hell, we gonna get back to the hood. Get back to the hood, but at the same time, you don't always have to be affiliated with them. They don't like you, bro.
They don't.
Cause you made it out. They still in there.
I feel like sometimes when we make money, we go back to the hood. I don't know why that sometimes we have this mindset sometimes that when we have, when we made it out of the hood, when we have money, when we have jewelry on, we have the Cartiers on, we always had to go back to the hood and kind of shine on people. Say, hey, look at me, I made it and everything. I don't know what type of mindset that is, but there's always, I don't know why we do that sometimes. A lot of rappers like to do that. You know what I'm saying, Hakeem?
Mm-hmm.
Like you made it out the hood, you wear your bling, but you always want to come out the hood and say, look, it's kind of like you said, look, I made it. It's not like a mindset of like look, I made it out, you can too. It's more like look, I made it, but look at you still. You still down here. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And there's some people that do have that mindset, which I don't get. And that's what runs people the wrong way and hate and that's why you get the hate sometimes. I wanted to say that.
No, you're right. Kafui has something. It said something. He said, "Grown man hanging with folks. If you're hanging with somebody, you have too much time on your hands."
I agree.
I need that to be posted online.
I do. That need to be hashtag.
That need to be hashtag. If you a grown man over 30 and you hanging. You at the corner store. You playing dominoes. You got too much freaking time on your hand.
Well, nothing wrong playing dominoes now. A good domino game,
Listen, Ain't no wrong with a good dominoes games at your house on the weekends. Your fellas come, but we know what we talking about. There's some guys who prioritize hanging every week
Yeah, on the block. Yeah, I
on
already
the
know.
block, or they're at the club or at the lounge every week. Nobody's trying to make no money.
And the thing is, there's some people you play with all the time. You know they sore losers, so sore losers that they get so mad they're gonna try to take you out.
No,
Indeed.
Sore losers.
Facts.
listen. You need to be investing your time in raising a family, building a business, trying to help the community in a positive manner. We only have a short time on this planet. What you do on here matters when you go to the afterlife. People don't understand that.
And the thing
Big
is about
facts.
that, and the thing is about Hakeem, I mean, what Hakeem was saying, it makes your name so important into the community and for future generations, especially your kids. Like I said, you will be named from generations. A lot of people don't think about that. Like I said, once you're gone, people will be talking to you for maybe 50, 60 years.
Yeah.
Like for instance, let's talk about Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson will be ever be talked about. Forever talk about. I'm talking about for my next millennium. Michael Jackson will forever be talked about. Because I'm just saying, because like I'm just saying entertainers wise, but also community wise, like Martin Luther King, he will forever be talked about. A lot of our black leaders will be like what they did something really good in the community that will be forever to talk about. This one he let you guys know y'all could be the next leader. Y'all could definitely be the next leader. But the thing is, it's like you gotta stay away from the BS, and like I said, focus on things that's important about when it comes to the community or your family. If you do that, your name will be remembered once you leave this world. Point blank. Period.
It's a sad thing. It's a sad thing, Hakeem. It's a sad world when you're 50 years old and you're still hanging out that convenience store.
Oh my!
The convenience store that got shut down.
Oh my!
Like you come back.
I see it all the time. I see it all the time.
Too. When I go back on the Pontiac, I'm driving like it's like this man
Still there at that convenience store.
When I rode with Lamont and we go around and everything, we'll stop myself at the store. I'll be like, Lamont, that man's still here. It's like, yeah, he's still right there. I'm like, dang, really?